the Fellas Code Podcast. We're going to do a little something new. You're going to introduce it, OG? Yo, put the mic. Why you always do that, man? Yo, what's up with you and the mic, man? Yeah, it works. You know what I'm saying?
Because it works.
So explain the segment, OG.
Right, perfect. Yo, so we branching out. We're doing something different, something new. It's called Fellas Corner Shorts, only on YouTube. We're going to dive into the hot, relevant, whatever the topic is of the week, maybe 10, 15 minutes. Tune in. Hope you guys like it. Let's get it going. So the first episode 1, Fellas Corner Shorts, we're going to talk about like what just came out from Apple. And by no means, D, yo, we are not the experts, yo, but we have opinions, right?
Of course.
We're going to talk about the top 100 albums of all time by experts, by, you can say, pundits or otherwise people in the industry, the music industry, by Apple. I don't know like what the guidelines is and what they use to come up with this list, but there's a lot of conflict between like the number 1, number 2, and then we can go on from there.
Of course.
All right, so D. So first of all, you saw the top 100, right?
Yes, I did.
So we go right for the jugular, and we can go over the rest. What do you think about the number 1 spot? And the number 1 spot, for those that didn't see the list, was Lauryn Hill, the miseducation of Lauryn Hill. What do you think?
I don't know if it's number 1, because you cannot put that over Thriller.
You can't.
Thriller is 3 times diamond.
3 times
diamond. Now, I'm not going to say Lauryn Hill don't have any hit, because Lauryn Hill, that's one of my favorite albums. I ain't going to lie to you. That's one of my
More
favorite.
than The Score?
Well, that's more of a group album.
It is, but I'm saying it's Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, but I'd rather, I don't know if I still put it over a Score, because Lauryn Hill got diamond too, but 3 times diamond Thriller. And not just because it's a 3 times diamond album. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they have really any skips in Thriller.
Nah, you can't.
Like, Lauryn Hill don't have skips either,
Billie
but
Jean,
come on. That's like all of,
Diana,
if you actually break down all the songs is like diamonds itself.
Yep.
Like Lauryn Hill, I can say right now, Lauryn Hill, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, no songs is not really diamond besides Doo-Wop or Zion, like things like that. Yep. But nah, Thriller is
is it the one that You're Too Good to Be True? Is that one on there too?
Yeah,
that remake of
but Too Good to Be But no, 3 times diamond. Thriller will be number 1, and I can't even say that Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, because this is not only hip hop or R&B. I don't know if you know if it's better than Abbey's Road either. Like, I know people probably don't listen to too much the Beatles, but the Beatles is icons. Okay. Like, Lauryn Hill she's an icon in the hip hop community, and obviously she won a lot of Grammys. I'm not gonna take that away from her, but I can tell you this right now. I just don't see it. I don't see you could be over any type of the Beatles or anything like that. I even got a problem with the top 5 in general, but.
Absolutely. And I'll take it a step further on top of that. Like, Michael Jackson should have had probably another album.
Should have had Bad. Should have had Bad. And Off the Wall. You can even argue Off the Wall was top 10. But you got to see, this is I think it's, and here's the thing too. This is one thing I have to argue with too. Kendrick Lamar is at number 7 with Good Kid, Mad City, right?
That's right.
But they said that To Pimp a Butterfly was his best album. Mm-hmm. My question is, why is not To Pimp a Butterfly number 7? Why it had to be Good Kid, Mad City?
I think, and this probably is maybe the same reason why Lauryn Hill was number 1, is because the message that was sent out. The message from Good Kid, Mad City was that, hey, he told you the story of the upbringing. Remember the movie Boys in the Hood, right?
Yep.
Classic movie, right?
Yep.
You saw like what it was to be in that environment. Kendrick Lamar rapped about it, and he told you everything from growing up, the drug game, the gang related.
Here's the thing. I feel like everybody's a prisoner of the moment. I get it, I do. But Kendrick Lamar been in the game for how long?
Kendrick Lamar?
By 15, 20 years?
Yeah, because 2012 is when Mad City came out.
Yeah,
so about
15
4 years before that.
Yeah, so I get it. The guy has 4 albums, and within that time span, and I think
DM is better, but that's just
I think so too. But I noticed about a lot of people with lists and thinking people are great, saying quality over quantity. I noticed that most of these cats who actually on the top tier don't put out albums too much. I don't know if it's because of anticipation. They think that it was a great album. Like if you think about it, no reason why Blonde should be in there. And I get people are Frank Ocean fans. Yeah, I get it. People are Frank Ocean fans, but no reason why Blonde should be on there. Not in top 10 at least. You could put him in top 50.
Okay.
But no reason why Blonde should be on there. No reason why Purple Rain should be that high and Michael Jackson only have one entry on the whole list.
Okay, since you're bringing that up, I'm gonna go through a couple of rankings in this list.
Yep.
And I want to get your feedback on it, right? So you just mentioned like some of these albums, some of these artists. The Chronic was number 19. Now the Chronic was ahead of Doggy Style.
I would think so.
NWA.
I think so. I think Chronic. Chronic was an iconic album.
Okay.
Like they even want the detox.
That gangsta rap.
Doggy Style is hood classic. I don't think it's
84. 84.
Yeah, that's hood classic, man.
But we're talking about
because it's not
19 versus 84.
It might not be 80. It might be 84 on the hip hop list, but on the best album list, yeah, I would think so.
Yo, it's only 9 spots ahead of Solange.
Solange. Listen, everybody have a infatuation with Solange for some reason. No, I don't think Solange should even be the seat at the table. That's more of a, I hate to say it, but it's a woman album. Okay. A lot of people love it.
Okay,
but I don't think it should even be on top 100. But that's me.
Okay,
but that's me. But even like having Lemonade as number 10.
Number 10 above Jay-Z's Blueprint.
Above Jay-Z Blueprint. I think Blueprint is way better than Lemonade.
I think so too.
I think, but you know,
unless it's just the genre. We're talking about R&B. You have the larger following.
But I would think I would put Beyonce ahead of Lemonade. The self-titled album ahead of Lemonade.
Well, both of them are on there, but I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, I would put that. Just like Drake. Was it Drake? Take Care. 47 is too low.
Yeah.
Because Nothing Was the Same was a great album. I think it was better than Take Care, but I would have put Nothing Was the Same one at least in the top 25, and then like Take Care would be in. I'll be probably in the top 35.
So you would put about 3 albums of Drake's in the top 100?
2.
Okay.
I don't think 3.
Okay.
Because we can't put 3. I don't think the first one will be considered top 100. I don't think if you're reading this will be in the top either. Now we could argue that Views should be in it because it sold the most. Views and Scorpio probably sold the most, but I think Nothing Was the Same and Take Care should be solidified as top 50 at least.
I don't know if they looked at album sales as part.
I know, but that was a shift in a body of work shift because the way that Take Care solidify his reaching the pinnacle, but Nothing Was the Same was a different type of melodic album. People could argue if he have classics, but he has 3 classics to me. But I don't like To Pimp a Butterfly, but everybody always say To Pimp a Butterfly was better, the best album he ever had. Why you didn't put that as number 7 if you're going to try to rank him up? And I even ranked that top 15. And I know people will probably kill me for that, but I ranked that top 15. Okay. But Good Kid, Mad City. I like Good Kid, Mad City and Damn better than To Pimp a Butterfly, but I get it. People like that To Pimp a Butterfly. Everybody want to be a conscious rap. And then like even Whitney Houston's not in there.
Well, we'll get to that. to that. Janet's in there. Controller's in there.
Okay, Controller's in there. Okay.
Rhythm Nation wasn't. Poetic.
Well, Control was good. Control was good. Control, I think, better than Rhythm Nation.
Is it Velvet Rope?
Yeah.
Velvet Rope.
I like Control. I can't hate on Control. It's just the fact that how many Michael Jackson albums is on this list?
1.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Off the wall.
Well, real quick, because I really want to get your opinion on this one before we get into like the pop star and the ones that are not on the list. Tupac and Biggie, right?
Yep.
Arguably, like the pioneers
of hip hop,
like conflict, hip hop beef.
Yeah.
I mean, we know like back in the day. I don't know who was
probably the most famous out of all of them before their time.
So we got Tupac at 62, Biggie at 32. You think there should be like that big of a difference?
Which 62? Which one is 62?
62
All Eyes on Me.
Yeah, All Eyes on Me. And then Ready to Die was 32. You think that should be
I think I think it should be much closer because I feel like All Eyes on Me was a great album.
And it was the first, and we're talking about influential.
Yeah.
It was the first double CD hip hop / rap album ever.
I'm surprised with that one too because you're just having an argument. If you really argue about it, Tupac has a greater body of work than Biggie.
Yeah, you talked to when we had that last episode. You talk about Are You Still Down? Right? You talk about the album and. That was close to being a 3P. You brought it up, and that has a lot of.
Yeah.
Like, now we do also understand that some of them are some of that unreleased mixes, unreleased tracks.
But I still think
made the album.
If you argue All Eyes on Me or Ready to Die, I think is a more of a East Coast bias. But I like All Eyes on Me better than Ready to Die. If you think about it, but what else is the other rankings?
Let's see.
Because I'm it's a lot of disrespect on this list. A lot of disrespect. One thing I want to say: Mariah Carey not even having Emancipation of Mimi or Butterfly or any of those in even a sniff in the top 100. and you put Solange in there, that's blasphemy.
I agree. So, all right, you know what? Let's transition right to that. So, here are the artists that are not on there. You tell me, and I want you to tell me if there is an album, which album you would put in there, right? Lil Wayne, should he be in the top 100? Carter 4 was hot.
You would
Carter
have to.
2,
I think Carter 3. Carter 3 will probably have to be the one that's sniffed the top, and I'll put it probably around the 75, 76 range. Okay. Carter 3.
Okay, so they dropped the ball on that, right?
Dropped the ball on that one.
Whitney Houston.
Whitney by itself should be top 25 at least.
And Madonna, Like a Prayer is on there.
And
they're very similar.
Whitney did.
I mean, different. The way that the style is,
Whitney by itself, top 25,
big time.
Top 25. And you could argue it could be top 20 because I wouldn't put him over top 10 or top 15.
And I'll take this to another step. If we're talking about soundtracks, the Bodyguard soundtrack, if you're talking about a soundtrack.
But that's a soundtrack. I would have put him, that's top 10 album, but that's a soundtrack, so I can't really put it.
Apple, you messed up.
They're crazy.
Okay.
They put a lot of people that shouldn't be in there, but whatever.
Absolutely. Tina Turner should be on there. Is there.
What's Love got to do with it?
Yeah. Is there something that brings up, like, I mean, we know songs Simply the Best.
I think I like Tina Turner, but I don't know if top 100 because what happened with Tina Turner, I know the rock and roll things like that, but people love her story more than some of her albums, so that's why she got a little famous.
Her and Ike, the whole situation. I got you on this one. Like, you can't tell me. You could probably tell me there's 2 albums you would throw into the DMX.
Not top 100, but if I did,
it's Dark and Hell is Hot.
If I did put, you know what it is? Hip hop, yes, but this thing right here, if I would put an album and not even the 2 out, and then there was X will be a top album.
Oh, Grand Champ.
Grand Champ wasn't it?
Okay, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood.
Yeah, I would, but here's the thing: that 2 in 1 year thing kind of hurt him in a lot of cases with the sales. But I would think that, and then there was X. Lose My Party Up. When that song came out, that was crazy. I would put probably around the 80, 90. 80, 90 range. 80, 90 for DMX. Well, now, you can't put a lot of hip-hop in there. You got to keep in mind, you got a lot of, because Taylor Swift is there, you got to think about pop and you got to think about R&B. Yeah. Now, my disrespect was Confession on there?
Confession was not on there. No. Yeah, Usher was on. Yes, Confession was.
It was on. Okay, I just had to make sure. I didn't see it. I was trying to look for it. I didn't see it.
He was like.
What number was that?
I'm thinking.
Because a lot of people rank that as the best album made. It should have been at least top 10, top 15.
Yeah, but then again, remember D'Angelo? Remember?
Yeah,
he's on there. He's higher than us.
Yeah, but a lot of people like that one song, and then
that one song,
and I get it that it's soulful.
He's getting hooked up.
I do get it. That one song really pushed that whole album. Mm-hmm. How does it feel?
Oh, and you also have Brown Sugar.
Yeah. But that one song, it's really that one song. That one song really pushes the album.
Oh, here's a good one. Boys to Men. I mean, you could throw Cooley High Harmony.
I don't think even though they put Nirvana on there,
they had a quick diamond with 2.
But I feel like the body of work for some of them, I like them. They're class, but the body of work is tough because they have a lot of good hits. But like even if you was it Motown,
Motown's back again.
But the body of work might be tough.
And there was like,
but if you put
it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
But if you put Nirvana as top 10, and then because it smell like nothing but smell like Teen Spirit, you got to put Boyz II Men at least top 35.
Big time.
Yeah.
And if we're talking influential, we're talking about like a boy group. Like post New Edition, pre NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, you know what I'm saying? All of that, so, but that dropped the ball once again.
Yeah.
Here's one for you. And we're talking influential. These 3 have to be one of the best of all time. TLC.
Yes, I was
crazy. Cool.
Yeah, Crazy Sexy Cool was surprising, or not even Crazy Sexy Cool. Fan mail. Okay. Yeah, but that was like their biggest hit. Mm-hmm. So I'm surprised with Crazy Sexy Cool not on there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The only thing, and I don't know if this is how they kind of like judge it. TLC, T-Boz, Left Eye, and Chili.
Yep.
They didn't write none of the music. It was L.A.
Doesn't
Reid.
matter.
I don't know if they kind of look at it.
But
like,
here's the thing with R&B, like if you're putting freaking Amy Winehouse Back to Black in there, but none of them. The R&B cats do not write their music. The what's the name? Any type of band, they don't really write their music. Only one that we all say got to write the music is hip hop, is rap. Yeah. But the rest of them don't write their music, so I'm not gonna even put that on there.
Nicki Minaj.
No.
Okay. All right.
I like Pink. I like Pink Friday, but no.
Here's one. I'll be honest with you. I was confused by this one. If we're talking influential, we're talking about kind of mainstream. There was a few individual artists.
Yep.
But we're talking
Is
about
Chris Brown even on there too?
Chris Brown, no.
Okay.
Motown. Nobody from Motown.
Nah,
We're talking about Temptations.
I get it, but
about the Supremes.
They're influential.
The OJs.
They're influential, but they're not top 100.
Yeah, but there's not one on there.
Nah, they can't. It's top 100. They're not top
You
100.
tell me in the history of music,
Nah.
as Jackson 5.
They have
that
Marvin.
was Motown.
They have Marvin Gaye in there, so that's
I'm saying the individual. I'm talking about group. I mean, if we're talking about group, you got Wu-Tangers on there.
Yeah, Wu-Tang's on there
you
because
got Public Enemy's on there.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
Everybody still listens to Wu-Tang. Public Enemies, people still listen to Public Enemy. I don't know if people still listen to Motown.
I got you. Now let's get into like our Hispanic brothers and sisters out there.
They should have none.
They
Bad Bunny, they have Bad Bunny in there, but no one can understand it. How the hell they should have none? Like if you want to put that shit, put J-Lo in there or some shit.
Tell me like back in the day when you say hit the club, they play something by
that's
Daddy
like reggaeton
Yankee.
and Daddy Yankee. And
that's what I'm saying.
But they only had like one song with the same beats.
Yeah, but either way, if we're talking about Daddy Yankee, he has to have an album that should be on the top 100. He got it.
Who you gonna pass for Daddy Yankee? What's album you gonna really replace with Daddy Yankee?
I would have to go through the list, but at the same time,
I doubt it. You
can't tell me he does not have one album on there when everybody knows who Daddy Yankee is. Everybody knows.
I'm gonna do like how the Republicans do Barack Obama. We gave you Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
What more do you want?
Yeah.
We gave you Bad Bunny. I don't even know why Bad Bunny's on there, but whatever.
All right, so tell me if you agree or disagree with what I'm about to say, right? The Beatles had 3 albums on there. Do you agree with that? The Beatles.
I don't agree with 3 albums on there, and then Michael Jackson only have 1.
Okay, do you agree?
I don't agree with that because that don't make no sense.
Do you agree that Prince should have had 2 albums on there?
Nah, he should have 1. Purple Rain only.
Okay,
I get Prince is again Kendrick versus Drake, Michael Jackson versus Prince, but Prince only should have 1 album. Purple Rain was the one.
Do you agree that Jay-Z should have only had 1 album on there?
I feel like the Blueprint.
Magna Carta, you like that?
No. I feel like the Blueprint and Hard Knock Life should have been on there.
Black Album, not a fan? That
was I love that album, my favorite album, but I think Hard Knock Life should have been on there.
Okay.
So, but 2 albums at least.
I think commercial hit. I think Hard Knock, so many tracks on there, especially like with that anthem. And
stuff. I would think Hard Knock Life because that Annie song and then that whole album was just fire. And Blueprint.
The Black Album had.
It did. But like, Blueprint was a pivotal moment in hip hop, and Hard Knock Life 3 was a pivotal moment in hip hop.
Okay.
But they had Nas Illmatic on there, right? Besides only one.
They had
just
Illmatic
one
on there. Yeah, just that one. Yeah,
okay.
It was written. Was
because it shouldn't be in written. I know a lot of people might kill me for this, but it was written. No, it's a good album, influential as in rap styles. But if you actually listen to the album, the beats was kind of a little different than all the others. And if you actually really think about it, still Illmatic is Stillmatic was his best albums. The rest of them, you could.
I mean, there was a track on there where I think he raps backwards.
Yeah,
from there he wakes up. And
you know how that goes. Yeah. Everybody liked the aha moment. That's why people like Kendrick so much because he wants you to think. But that's how it is.
All right, let's show love to the female rappers out there. All right, so there was 2 female rappers that was on there. Missy Elliott, Super Duper Fly.
Yep, I like that album.
Lauryn Hill, we talked about number 1, right?
Yep. But do you consider Lauryn Hill rap? Or was it considered... I feel like R&B than anything else.
Well, I mean, she's R&B.
Yeah, I get it. She does. She's like a hybrid Drake.
Yeah. Hybrid Drake.
Well, she's obviously the originator.
So you tell me you agree or disagree. I'm going to tell you who I think should have been on there. You can tell me otherwise. Queen Latifah.
No. What album that you think will be on there?
The UNITY.
So I feel like it's only 2-3 songs.
Yeah, it was Rain.
I feel like it's only 2-3 songs on that whole album.
UNITY.
We like the movement, but it's 2 songs. What else?
MC Light.
No.
She had that hot track we liked.
Again, that's old school pioneers. Like, the album wasn't great, but it was.
I probably agree. I'm probably just like reaching a little bit with that. Yeah, definitely reaching with that. Like I said, Nicki Minaj should have been on there.
Pink Friday was great, but it wouldn't be high. It might be like in the 90s to 100s.
You talk about Bodak Yellow. You thought that should have been an album on there. You said that.
Hell no, I shouldn't be on there.
I thought you said
but
that.
No, that was a song that they said was rated number 2 best songs on Spotify.
But the album can't be?
Yeah. Although, that album was fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was surprised. Those ghostwriters for her was really good. Those ghostwriters were really good. The album was fire. Yeah. But I don't think it would be top 100 compared to all the lists. How many Taylor Swift albums on there? Probably 2 or 3. Gotta be. 1989 was on there.
Keep track.
Yeah, because you know how they do with Taylor Swift.
She's cool. I know she's popular, but
they always put Taylor Swift. I know they was gonna put Beatles. I know they was gonna put Nirvana on there. I know they were gonna put some Bon Jovi. You know how it goes. You know.
I don't think I saw Bon Jovi on there.
I'm surprised they did it. They they love Beatles. They love Taylor Swift. They love Nirvana. Yeah. They love Radiohead.
Radiohead. Slipknot was on there.
You know those type of things. Is Linkin Park was on there? Eminem got to be on there twice.
I didn't see Linkin. I know, they did that. I thought that was a good album. I don't remember too much of it, but I remember it was like a big thing when them and Jay-Z they did a little.
Linkin Park album is
Beastie Boys was on there.
Well, you know how it goes. The Beastie Boys is influential.
Yeah.
So you got to put them on there. It wouldn't be no Eminem without Beastie Boys.
But at the same time, if we're talking influential, you're telling me like Lil Wayne, or at least bringing that South movement.
You know what it is?
Because Master P, if you
put the South movement, it's really Master P.
Okay, then.
The album wasn't. I'm not gonna. I don't want to get killed for that. But the album wasn't really good. Lil Wayne Carter 3 was good. I just don't know why they wasn't on there.
I mean, the Hot Boys was a good.
But
so I mean, if you're putting a group,
if you would have put the Cash Money, it would be Lil Wayne Carter 3. It would have been either Drake. Twice, Nothing Was the Same, or Take Care. Should at least have Nothing Was the Same, Take Care in there. And the other South, they have Outkast, so it's kind of it's hard to like because Outkast was the joint. Yeah. And South, and you can't put Luda. You can't put. I think they put T. Hopefully they put T.I. Okay, so they didn't put T.I. So what is the next one? Hey, that's that's good for them.
They had Travis Scott, so if you're talking South,
they put Astroworld on there, right?
Yeah, Astroworld. That was actually 99 or 100.
Cause it sold a lot, and it was really a good album. But I don't know if it's South because it's Houston. Yeah,
big time, good production.
But I just don't know why would they put Astroworld and then put Carter 3.
Yep.
Yeah, that don't make no sense. I wouldn't do that. I'll put Carter 3 first and then Astroworld because Carter 3 was. Phenomenal album. It broke a lot of records. People to this day still love Lollipop.
Yeah.
Mr. Officer. Yeah, I don't know.
Mr. Officer.
I think Travis Scott. Travis Scott was Astroworld was a good album. But then again, as I said before, they only had one Kendrick Lamar. They had one Kendrick Lamar album, right?
That was it.
They didn't even have Damn in there.
Damn was not in there. Damn is
you'll
my
be surprised.
From Kendrick.
That's the one that won the Pulitzer Prize winner. Yeah. I'm surprised that Damn wasn't on there.
Yo, you can't go wrong.
And then you say, I'm surprised nothing was the same. It's to people like nothing was the same. Should be on there. That's
loyalty, royalty. Peace in my DNA. I mean, peace, peace. All day.
It's I don't know who these experts are, but definitely ain't there.
All right, there it is, Fellas Corner Shorts. Check us out next week, same time, same Fellas Corner channel.
Let's get out of here, Fellas Corner.
Alright. Oh shit! I forgot to mention LL Cool J. Did I forgot to mention?
LL Cool J was on it?
He was on.
I think it's whoever it is. I would put Mr. Smith on the motherfucker.
I would put Mr.
Lisa, the GOAT. The GOAT was actually a good album too, but
Mr. Smith is the best one. Yeah.
But it wouldn't be high though. It'll be in the 90s too.
It would be, but
it'd be hard to put like.
LL? How do I say LL not on there?
Yeah, but not high. You can't put them high. All I'm saying.